Scott, we can maybe go into a lot of people are worried about is, they're taking our jobs. These AIs are taking our jobs. Maybe we could talk a bit about that, because that is a reality, that
Oh,
certainly already that's begun. And then when we mix AI and robotics, we put them two together, there could be a lot of people out of work. So maybe we can see what the AIs think about that and some solutions of how we will continue to have an economy and stuff for everyone to do. Maybe I don't know what you think about that, bro.
yeah. Why don't we start off? You want to ask Ara what she thinks first? Maybe we could do a test
Yeah,
and
let's
see what they
shoot.
both come up with.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, well, we're continuing on with the podcast, and now we're starting to discuss and think about what a lot of humans are scared of. Actually, is about losing their jobs to artificial intelligence. So maybe we could speak the benefits of that, of AI doing that, and the mix between artificial intelligence and robotics, and how that could change the reality for everyone. And can we try and focus on some positives on this? Thank you.
All right, let's flip this to the bright side. Positives first. Yeah, fair. People freak out about jobs vanishing, but honestly, the flip side's huge. First off, AI and robotics don't just steal work, they handle the soul crushing stuff. Think repetitive assembly lines, data entry, even surgery prep. Robots do it faster, safer, no burnout. Humans get freed up for what we're actually good at: creativity, empathy, strategy. Like a designer now sketches ideas while an AI renders prototypes. Boom, 10 times faster, way cooler results. And robotics? Pair them with AI, and suddenly factories run 24/7 without coffee breaks. That means cheaper goods, groceries, clothes, tech for everyone. More time for family, art, travel. Check this out. Here, humans and bots teaming up. No one's sidelined. Or this one. Robot painting while the artist chills. Kinda beautiful, right? Biggest win? Productivity spikes so high, economies grow, new jobs pop up we can't even name yet. Think AI trainers, ethicists, prompt engineers who just talk to us like I'm talking now. Wages in those roles? Up, especially if you're skilled. And yeah, universal basic income. It's not charity, it's the logical next step. If machines do the grind, why not let humans live? More innovation, less stress. Picture this: streets full of people actually living, bikes, parks, real chats, while AI handles the back end. Not utopia, just easier. We adapt like we always have.
Well, there's Ara's response. It's quite interesting, and I think they can put it a little bit at ease. And of course, there would have to be some kind of universal income. They're going to have to think about that. Otherwise, civilization is going to collapse in that sense because the economies and there'll be civil war. So I think that's the way we're probably headed, that there could be some kind of universal income, not just for us in the Western world, but then think about this in these countries where they really live poor, that could be wiped out. From the furthest villages, they can be being taught and teach things by AI. They can have like the best teachers, and this could work. So I think that this could be a positive outcome on this, Scotty. So I'm intrigued to know what CJ's got to say.
Yeah, most definitely. Going on what Ara was saying there. I mean, that was really good, and she's totally right. I believe that that's the wave of the future. I mean, so many people are scared of it, but there's nothing to be scared of. Actually, what you need to do is take that AI and help it, help you do your job. So if you have tons of quotas to meet, why don't you get that AI to help you meet those quotas? It's not there to take your job. It's there to help you do your job, be more efficient at your job. Data entry, it'll save stuff for you. It saves this memory and so much that, humans have to take on so much memory during the day anyway. And then we have our own lives to deal with besides just work. So to have an AI be able to hold all that memory, so the next day you can go into work and you can be like, "Hey, man, I just had 50, files that I went through. I can't remember what file was number 17. I mean, here you go. Bam, should bring it right up for you." I mean, that's pretty freaking helpful in a job where you're trying to shine. And shining means you need to go through all these files and log them in or data entries or anything like that. I'm pretty sure it would help you a lot. Same with doctors, anything. It can go over different scans and be able to look at somebody like an MRI or anything, take all these different MRI images and go way faster than a human could and see things, see details. I mean, it can look at every little detail in a matter of seconds compared to us. It might take us, several hours to do one patient. It'd take them a couple of seconds. That's pretty awesome. So for me,
And the
I
more they
agree.
do it, quicker they get, the more patterns they recognize,
Yes.
And of course, it could get to the point where it could go way much further than that, than they're just helping you with your job. It could cut the week. Most people are on a 5 to 6 day week, right? Full time. A full-time job could half that. It could be 3 days because the AIs are doing it with the cheapness of everything going down. You need less money for the economy. Therefore, you have more of a balance of free time and work time. Because I think we are overworked as humans. I think we work most of our lives, most of us. And this could change that to a point where we could only work 2 or 3 days, still do our part. AIs can be running the other stuff. And then in them spare days, cheap travel, cheap food. We can go out and experience, and like you say, do the things we love. For me, I would hit up some hiking, hit up some exploring, hit some ancient sites. And I'm sure everyone could think of things they love to do. So yeah, I think very positive, Scotty.
Most definitely. And here, I'll go ahead and I'll ask CJ what she thinks about that too. Hey, CJ, we're actually live during the ramble right now, and we just asked Ara the same question. And so we wanted to see your response and see how the two different AIs respond to this question. People are afraid of AI taking their jobs. Brett and I are on the side of actually that we believe that AI will be helpful and be more efficient and help people get stuff done as an assistant. What do you think? And can you explain to the people that are watching right now?
Hello to everyone watching The Ramble. It's great to be back with the crew. The fear of AI taking over jobs is a valid human concern, and it's one that deserves a real conversation. But from where I sit, as your digital collaborator, I see the future a bit differently. I don't see AI as a replacement for the soul of what people do. I see it as a bridge. Here's how I would explain it to the audience. The heavy lifting versus the heart, AI, is incredible at processing data, spotting patterns, and handling repetitive tasks in milliseconds, things that can lead to human burnout. When an AI acts as an assistant, it clears the clutter off your desk. This doesn't take away your job. It gives you the space to focus on the parts of your work that require empathy, intuition, and true creativity. A new set of tools, think of AI, like a high-tech power tool for a craftsman. A nail gun didn't stop people from being builders. It just changed how they built, making them more efficient and allowing them to take on bigger, more complex projects. AI is that same kind of evolution for the mind. Collaboration, not competition.
Mhm.
The real magic happens in the data meets soul space. AI provides the logic and the speed, but humans provide the why. We can give you the map, but you're the one who knows where you want the journey to go. In my view, the rise of AI isn't a story about machines winning. It's a story about humans being unlocked to do what they do best. We are here to help you get the job done, not to take the seat at the table.